All right, hello team. Thank you for joining me for this 45-minute workout for today. We are doing strength. We are going to be using intervals of 40 seconds or more, mostly 40 seconds. We're going to need a hip band, a mini band if you have one. If not, don't worry about it. There will be no band needed. And also, I'm going to be using my bench today for a couple of things, but again, not necessary, all right? There will be modifications. So let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. We're going to do shoulder rolls or circles up and back here. Actually, let's go forward today. So let's go up towards those ears and forward. Really reach up towards the ears, bring them out in front, and then back down and around. Up and over. Exaggerate that movement as much as you can. You usually hear me say don't shrug, keep your shoulders out of your ears, but right now I'm giving you permission to do this. It feels good. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Oh man, that feels good. All right, we're gonna scoop into our hamstrings with that backstroke, okay? Nice and big. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Give it a scoop. You know I love to scoop. Here we go. Not these kind of scoops, but ice cream. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Big, big circles. All right, we want to go as far as we can, keeping those hamstrings safe. So you might go to your knee because that's enough of a stretch there. You might reach to those shins, or maybe you can get all the way down to those heels. 3, 2, and 1. Next one up, and you can lean against a wall for this. If the balance isn't there, so we're going to hug. Or you can lay down on your back and do this. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee up and hug it in. Good. Other side. Give it a good squeeze. I really want you to pull it into the chest, okay? There you go. Back and forth. Woohoo! With balance. Again, if the balance isn't there, lay down, lean against the wall. Find something that works for you. My balance is a little off. Missed my yoga for the week. I can feel that. 5 seconds here. Keep it coming. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go to our hands and knees for some cat-cow. All right, we're going to floss that spine. So to start, I'm going to have you tuck your toes. Here we go. And then start to tuck that tailbone and reach those shoulder blades towards the ceiling and just drop your chin. All right, Kona, that's not going to work. And then shoelaces to the floor, dump the belly. All right, bring the chest through the shoulders there. Then look up. Nice work. Now tuck the toes, tuck the pelvis. Woo, push away, drop that chin. Tops of the shoelaces to the floor, dump the belly, pull the chest through, look up. All right, nice work. We're going to go into good mornings now, so go ahead and have a stand. We're going to bring our hands behind our head here, and I want you to push those hips towards the back wall. 3, 2, and 1. Push them back. Nice neutral spine. Squeeze the glutes to stand. Good. And again, push back. Woo, squeeze the glutes to stand. Nice work. Go back as far as you can. We're keeping those legs stiff and the knees soft. Good. Keep them coming. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're going to go lateral squat here. Spread those feet wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to lean to the left in 3, 2, and 1. Lean to the left here with me. Come up, back down, and up. Good. Now let's go to the right. Lean. Little lateral squat here. Lean back into it and up and over to the other side. 1, 2, up and over. Right side. 1, pressing in. 2, up and over. Give me 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Mixing it up there and time. Nice work. All right, we have 45 seconds of rest in between our circuits today. Our first one's going to be a superset. We're going to go chest and we're going to go squats, okay? On these squats, I have a modification for you. We're going to do split squats, all right, today. If that feels a little bit too much on the knees or too much balance, we're going to come up into that staggered stance squat with the 2 dumbbells, okay? My modification window will come up. And then we're going to go to the floor for our chest press. But for me today, I brought my bench in because I love using my bench, and I'm going to use it again later. So I'm actually going to bring it out just a little bit in here, and I'm gonna do a chest press from my bench. So if you have a bench, feel free to get it out. We're going with our split squats right now. Let's grab our weight, right foot back, left foot forward. We're coming down and we're gonna hold at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna come back up. And I want you to come right back down for 2, 2, 3, and up. Back down, 3, 2, 3, and up, and down, 4, 2, 3, and up, back down, 5, 2, 3, and up, and down, 6, 2, 3, up, down, 7, 2, 3, up, switch sides, right foot forward, left foot back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, up, 3, 2, 3, up, 4, 2, 3, up, 5, 2, 3, up, 6, 2, 3, up, woo, 7, 2, 3, and up. I went fast on that one. Let's go ahead, put those weights away. I know we finished a little bit quicker than those 40 seconds each side. All right, we're pressed wide with our chest press. Palms are in. All right, palms are in. I want the elbows over the wrists over the elbows the entire time, okay? So even though we're going wide out here, keep that L in the arm, okay? 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come up, press in, and down. Nice and wide. Squeeze in, just like you're hugging a ball, all right? But those wrists are over the elbows. This is not a fly, it's a wide press. Woo, there we go, team. If it bothers a shoulder to be out wide, come in and drop those elbows close to the body and press with those palms in nice and close, okay? Protect that shoulder if it doesn't feel good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, nice work. We'll be back at that. We're gonna go into those split squats again, okay? And I'm just gonna go with those 20 pounds again. Whew, here we go. With that hold at the bottom, let's start with that left leg forward, right foot back, using my modification with that staggered stance. Here we go, we're down. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 2, 3. Up, down, 1, 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 2, and 3. Good. Switch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Here we go. We're down. 1, 2, 3. Up, 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 woo, down. 1, 2, 3. Keep that chest up, okay? Down. 1, 2, 3. Up, down. 1, 2, 3. And up. Nice work. All right, grab a quick sip, and we're moving on to that chest press. All right, grab your weights. We have that chest press. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, wide, forming those L's. Sometimes I think about a field goal. All right, if you need a visual there. Again, this can be done at the floor if you don't have a bench. If this bothers the shoulders, bring those elbows in. It might mean that you have to change your weight too, okay? 3, 2, I'm gonna get one more in here, and 1. Nice work, team. All right, we're back to those split squats with the isometric hold at the bottom. All right, choose some weight that gets you there. Maybe you don't even need weight today, okay? That's okay. Our body weight might be enough. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're down for 1, 2, 3, and up. Down 1, 2, 3, and up. Down 3, 2, 3. I have to count them. Here we go. Down 4, 2, 3. I'm so used to doing this. I can't do it any other way. 5, 2, 3. Up, down. 6, 2, 3. Up, down. 7, 2, 3. Up, down. 8, 2, 3. Up, switch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Here we go. We're down. 1, 2, 3. Up, down. 2, 2, 3. Up, down. 3, 2, 3. Up, down. 4, 2, 3. Up, woo, down. 5, 2, 3. Up, down. 6, 2, 3. Up, down. 7, 2, 3. Up, down. 8, 2, 3, and up. Oh, whoo, feel that, team. All right, moving on, chest press. Last one here, and we're moving on. All right, whoo, let's lay down. Dumbbells up, palms in. If you have a bench, feet flat on the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Wide press. Forming those L's, wrist over the elbows. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent, team. All right, we have a little bit of rest work to here. 45 seconds. Okay, we can put our bench away now. We don't need it yet, but we might make some use out of it in a little bit. Okay, we will make some use out of it if you have a bench there. We're gonna put our band on. We're gonna do some lateral shuffles, working, moving in that frontal plane side to side, which doesn't happen on a regular, okay? But this is good for some hip strength, and we're just gonna shuffle side to side. If you don't have a band, you're still gonna do this move with me, okay? If we need to, we can step, all right? Or we can take it a little bit more dynamically with those hops, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, side to side. Good. See, if you want the challenge, get a little lower. You could use a thicker band as well. I went with the hip band. This is a medium size, I think, just to be able to spread my feet a little wider, push off a little easier. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We have 15 seconds. That's 1 down with 4 more to go. This should be bumping up your heart rate a little bit more, all right? Which is part of the point 2 here, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, I'm gonna start over here. This is where it ended. And 1, here we go. Side shuffle, side to side. Stay low. Good, and remember, you don't have to be quick at it. Just practice the move for now, okay? Step, step, step. Remember, you're pushing, really pushing with that outside leg, okay? There you go. And then you really feel it. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 15 seconds. Great job. A few more to go here. We'll grab a sip of water. We're gonna move on to another circuit here. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Push off with that outside leg. There you go. Woo! The lower you go, the more you feel this. If you want to touch down to get low, feel free to join me here or stay high. You modify for where you are today. Woo! Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Rest. All right. No band, no problem, okay? Oh, we're still moving. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. You got this, team. Halfway. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we're going again. You got this. 3. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Why would I want to rush that? Woo! All right. Last one here. 3, 2, and 1. Yay. 45 seconds rest. Remember, if the 45 seconds isn't enough to get that heart rate down, please pause me. Take a minute or two so you can get the most out of your strength. Oh, I'm out of breath, Matt. It's hot in here. I think we can turn this off now. We're going to take our bench, if you have one. If not, you're going to use your dumbbell rack, a chair, or your knee to support yourself during your row. I'm going to go with the bench because it's here and it's very convenient. All right. We have single arm rows here, 40 seconds each side. I want you to get that pause here, that hold for a 2 count or so, and back down. I won't count them out loud. I just want you to get a good squeeze there. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Maintain a neutral wrist here. The dumbbell should come up near the ribs, not under the body. Halfway, switch sides. Here we go, right into it, team. No rest here. Keep working. Feel how fresh this side feels now, right? Feels good. Keep that form, all right? How do we know when the weight is too heavy? Maybe we only get to here with that row. Maybe we find ourselves curling underneath the body to get it there. Or maybe we just feel our arms working and we don't get that movement in the back. So pay attention to those little cues that tell you, hey, maybe I want to go down on weight today. 3, 2, and 1. Same token, if you can do a lot more reps after that, that weight is too light. We have an Arnold press. I'm going to go with 15s. All right, this one I love because it hits all heads. Front, middle, back, rear. All right, so we're going to come up with our weights in front of our eyes. All right, and then we're going to open up wide and press overhead, okay? Bring it back down. Think about field goals again, or L's in your arms, okay? We're gonna open up wide and press. So this isn't just a twist of the wrist. We're pulling those elbows back, out wide, push up overhead, bring it back down, and in. Good. That's it, team. If you wanna sit down with this, you can sit, you can kneel, you can stand. Kneeling will add some of that glute into it and more core. 3, 2, and 1, or at least the glute Sitting will allow you, or stay, what do I want to say? You'll be able to move as much, so it becomes a little harder as well. So if you have some light weights, do that. We have a deadlift eccentric hold. All right, and look at my modification on this. I'm gonna go 25. 3, 2, and 1. Feet a little wide, hands in the middle. We're gonna push down and we're gonna count 1, 2, 3. Squeeze to stand and blow that air out. Draw that navel slightly in. We're back down. 1, 2, 3, and up. I'm gonna count them out because that's the only way I know how to do it. 3, 2, 3, and up. Down. 4, 2, 3, and up. Back down. 5, 2, 3, and up. Back down. 6, 2, 3, and up. Back down. 7, 2, 3, and up. Give me one more. I know the timer's up. 8, 2, 3, and up. Good job. All right, team. That's a full round. That's our circuit. We're going back to a single arm row. All right. Woo! If you need more rest between these circuits, feel free to take it. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row, single arm. I want it to be supported. Find that your knee, your body, use your own body for that support. All right? Or even better yet, find a chair to put your hand on. Take some of that core work out of it because we're bending over on that deadlift. We already have a lot of that in there, so I wanted to make sure we weren't using it too much here as well. Woo! Halfway, other side. Nice work, team. Keep it going. No stopping. One more here. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Here we go. I'm going to take a little lighter, and I'm going to have a seat this time. Now, standing, we do use a lot of core as well. Down our knees, a little bit more glute. Seated, there's just no room to get my body to help me, so it's a little bit tougher. Palms in here. Here we go. We're going wide with that L. Press overhead. Back in. Now, if this bothers your lower back to be seated, stand up, okay? 2. Good. Open wide and press. Woo. My arms are just a little, oh, I want to go up. I'm going to go up. Keep working. I thought the 15s felt like too much, but the 10s are too light, and we're just going to push through this. Here we go, team. Make sure you open up wide with those elbows, okay? 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to take it one more since I switched out there. Nice work. All right, we have that deadlift. We're going to go with that hold at the bottom, isometric hold. You should feel this in your glutes, okay? 3, 2, and 1. If you're feeling it in your lower back, 1, 2, 3, and up. Then I want you to go to your back and do my modified version with a glute bridge. And up. Good. 3, 2, 3, and up. 4, 2, 3, and up. 5, 2, 3, and up. As we're holding this weight down here, I want you to pull those shoulders down and back, okay? Pinch those lower shoulder blades down and together. Stand. Sorry, I had to stop counting. 2, 3, and up, down. 1, 2, 3, and up. Nice work. All right, good job, team. We're back to that row. Sorry if your grip's getting the best of you. If it is right now, stretch it out. Maybe take a few seconds, pause me, and then get back to it, okay? Here we go. Last round, okay? You're doing awesome. Hang in there. 3, 2, and 1. I had a client the other day be like, oh, I gotta go down on my third round. Is that okay? I was like, yeah, you got two rounds done with some good weight, new weight. It's all right if we don't have the endurance yet with the weight. We just have that strength on those first two. That's okay. Keep moving. Keep working at it. Or maybe you do a few here with the weight, and then you realize, oh, I just can't. My grip, this, that. Switch it out. Go with that other weight, but keep working. And we'll build up our endurance that way. Halfway, other side. Here we go. 1. Good. Get a little pause at the top. If you're unable to get there and at least hold it for a second, it's probably too heavy, okay? We should be able to control the weight both directions. And remember to slow it down as you lower it, okay? There is strength to gain in lowering the weight and resisting that drop. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, the drip is here, team. The drip is here. All right, back to those Arnold presses. I'm looking for an exercise named after me. I have a friend, Nora, who calls an exercise Tatum's push-ups. It's not my exercise, but it is cute. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, open wide. And press, good. Back in, peekaboo, peekaboo right here. All right, and we're opening the elbows. Lead with the elbows to open up, not the wrist, okay? It's not a turn of the wrist, it's the elbows. The wrists are following the forearms, okay? So they stay very neutral. They're not really twisting. Woo, they're just rotating with that forearm. So open wide. Good. If this bothers your back, a little staggered stance can help as well with a little tuck of the pelvis. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, last deadlift with that hold. I'll try not to talk. Hopefully you have form down at this point. Here we go. Feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly flared. Weights down the center. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Push back and bend. 1, 2, 3. Up. 2, 2, 3. Up. 3, 2, 3. Up. 4, 2, 3. Up. 5, 2, 3. Up. 6, 2, 3. Up. 7, 2, 3. Up. 8, 2, 3. Up. Give me one more. 9, 2, 3, and up. All right, good job. Oh, I could coach on that some more. I hope everybody did that well. Those hips are supposed to stay above the knees slightly, okay? All right, let's move our bench. Let's not. If you have a bench, we can do something with this. I gotta see how much I need to move. I think I can put it right here. We are going to do a squat with a kick over the bench if you have one. It could be a chair, a small chair. It could be nothing at all, and I have a modification if that is tough for you, okay? All right, excuse me, to start. We wish we were stopping. We're coming down to the floor, yay. All right, enjoy the cool floor for a second. We're gonna lift our knees up 90 degrees here. 3, 2, and 1. Tap the heels down, and then bring them out a little further, and then all the way back up, okay? Heels down, tap out, and up. I don't know that I gave a modification, but it would just be to bring them to the floor here, okay? Instead of bringing them out that second double tap, all right? So to modify, just tap down, skip the tap out. If you need to, go to a single leg, okay? Single leg can also help, all right? So I didn't put in modification windows. I figured I could just talk you through this here. Again, the safest form is gonna be one heel down, back up, other heel back down. We're pulling that the ribs towards the floor, okay? We're keeping the ribs down and not letting them flare towards the ceiling. Down, tap, out, up. Good. We're trying to find that transverse abdominis down here. So you can put your fingers here. Make sure you feel tightness, your girdle across here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have a rolling get up. If we can't get up, no worries. I have that modification window for you so you can just kind of roll, okay? Roll with the floor, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna roll and come up. All right, now, I left my feet across from each other. If it's easier, you can crisscross your feet and stand. A lot of people find that easier, okay? Otherwise, find that rolling crunch or just a regular crunch if we need it, okay? Good. Imagine if we could do this when we're 75. That's my goal. Oh, I was thinking the other day about my Ironman Hawaii days and how my goals have changed over the years from the time I started lifting weights in high school to now. Something to discuss in the future. 15 more seconds, team. This is a minute long. If you need to do a shorter interval, take it 30 or 45. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, the squat kicked over. Look at my modification if the balance isn't there or it's hard. If you don't have a bench, you can use a chair. You can just squat and imagine clearing a bench, okay? We're gonna squat and kick out, not in, but kick out, okay? Let me move it this way so you can see. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat, kick out and away from the body. Don't bring it in and across, but in and out. Does that make sense? Woo! There you go. Hopefully you can see this well. It's out. Bring it across the body and kick out. Across, kick out. There you go. You got it with that squat. If the squat and the kick is too much, take it to just the kick. All right? And take it to a front kick instead of this lateral up and over. We're halfway. We're going a minute. Yes, we are. I know it's hard. Seems like a lot, but you can make it. Just pace yourself. All right? Just pace yourself. Woo! Good. And I believe I put in 3 rounds for us today, so get ready for it. Although you should always listen to your body at this point. We're doing core. We've had core through the whole workout. A little less some exercises where we supported ourselves. 3, 2, and 1. But we start to lose that stamina, right? We get a little tired. If you're feeling that and the back is coming or other places are feeling it, then stop at 2 sets here, okay? Here we go. Knees at 90, team. 3, 2, and 1. Tap down, out, away from the body. Bring it back up to 90. Good. Down, out, and up. Again, pulling the ribs down, finding the transverse abdominis. Go single leg to protect yourself and to get started with this exercise. It even takes me just a minute to get all of this pulled in. Okay, so keep practicing. We're halfway. If halfway is enough and you're feeling that lower back, it is time to stop. Yeah, after about 20 seconds, I start to really zone in on keeping those core muscles turned on and pulled down. 3, 2, and 1. And I mean towards the floor. Okay, not down towards our bottom or down here, okay? Just towards the floor. Okay, rolling get up. Oh, no time to get up. Rolling get up or a rolling crunch, okay? You choose your poison here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Coming all the way up. You can even add a weight here if you want. It's been a while, but we're gonna try it. Here we go. If you want more, add a little weight. Some people think it's a little easier because it helps pull them up by bringing that weight in front. Good. You can take 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand as well. You got it. 20 more seconds. You choose your interval for this minute, okay? 30, 45, 40, 50, whatever it is that works for you. Here we go, one more. 3, 2, and 1. Because if you're rolling crunch, if you're doing a rolling crunch or crunches, that's a long minute. You're doing a lot more than what I'm doing. All right, we had that squat kick. Good times. I forgot about this one. We did it at the gym not too long ago. This used to be a favorite of mine. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Squat, kick. 1 minute here. I know it's getting tough. Do what you can, not what you can't. Some of us may want to stop here and start cooling down and stretching. You can cool down and wait for us, then join us for the stretch. Woo! Or go for a quick walk around the block, or do some light cardio that works for you. We're halfway, team. Kick out, kick out. Woo, stay focused, you got it. I can take this bench down flat too, okay? I know I have an incline here. Remember, it could be flat, so you can get that leg up and over the bench. You have to find that height that challenges you, but that you can clear, so we don't get hurt here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more round. If you're there, don't judge yourself if you're not. You made it this far, you did awesome. I'm gonna take a quick sip. We are going to that double heel tap. All right, back to exercise 1, heel taps. 3, 2, and 1. Lift, tap down. If you're there, bring it out and back up. Good. Down, out, and up. Halfway. Whew, draw down. So I'm going to shorten that second tap, okay? Because I feel that I'm losing it a little bit, maybe because I'm getting tired. So I'm going to tap down and just take it a little shorter there. And up. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Excellent. All right, team, we're getting up with this, or we're rolling. We're having some fun with that roll, or we're crunching, okay? Again, you may have to modify your interval based on which exercise you choose today. Ooh, I'm going to grab my weight on this one. Go ahead. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Woo. All right, squat kick, last set. All right, team. You got this. You made it this far. Awesome work. I don't know about you, but feeling the workout. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat, kick over. We're close to that countdown or cool down. Woo. Here we go. Now maybe that squat has become too much, but we can keep kicking out. All right, just modify. You can do it. It's okay. Keep moving, but modify. As long as we're feeling the things where we need to feel it, we're not hurting, we don't have pain. All right, if we're just a little breathless or a little tired, but form and function is there, keep going. Modify where you can and keep moving for me. You can do it. We are so close with 17 seconds to go here, team. Woo! 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice work, team. All right, let's move things out of the way. We're gonna stretch. But I don't know about you. I want to bring my heart rate down. I want to be able to breathe a little better. Let's take a sip of water first and foremost, and then we will try to bring that breath down. Or even our breath out, bring the heart rate down. Here we go. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale out. Good, breathe in through the nose. Use your diaphragm. Right under the ribs. And exhale. Good. In again. And exhale. We're gonna go 2 more. In. And out. 1 more. In. And out. All right, nice work. Let's go ahead and reach behind, interlace those fingers, and pull back. Again, a lot of us have trouble getting there. I get it. Go grab a towel, pull it behind here, and use that to create space so that you can get those shoulders pulled back, all right? All right, very important to pull them back. A lot of times we're a little bit rounded, a little tight through our pec minor here. From sitting, just lifestyle. It's nothing to, it's just our lifestyle. It's just the way things have changed, right? Our jobs, our technology. Good. Reach back if you're there. In fact, let's just put those fists in the small of the back and open up a little bit where it feels good. It shouldn't hurt. Just a little. We should be able to breathe. Oh, feels good. All right, let's go to a side bend here. Feet wide, reach up and over. And on this, I want you to avoid rotating down by pulling this lower rib cage up towards the ceiling and reach. Again, we should be able to breathe, so don't go too far that it shuts off your breathing. I want big breaths in and out. Good, we're gonna come up, over side, other side, same thing. I'm losing my words because I'm tired. People are like, I don't know how you're talking through all of that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't always do a great job of it when I'm tired. Big breath. Nice work. Keep those feet wide, toe in slightly for me, okay? We're gonna bring those arms out like airplane wings, and with a nice straight or neutral type of spine here, we're gonna come down, fold over, grab the back of our calves there, our lower legs, and pull in gently. Drop the head and the chin here. Hang out. Good. Bring those hands to the floor. Walk it over to the left side. Walk it over to the right side. Back to the center. Let's come down to the floor on our knees. I want you to kick that left leg out. Oh, no, we've already done that. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and rock it here back and forward. All right, and we're going to round our back like a cat and push back. Good. Give me one more. Good. Other side, same thing. Oh, it's almost time. I could do so much more for you. Here we go. Push those shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Rock back, hips are back. And forward, give me one more. Nice work. All right, team. That is time. So sorry that that's all the stretching we got in. If you need any more, I do have some stretching here on my channel, or just take time to do the things that you like, but make sure we're getting that stretching in, okay? I just know somebody that got hurt. It keeps us from being, it reduces the likelihood that we'll get injured, okay? So as we're building up this strength and we're doing all these things to move and eat well and sleep better, don't forget mobility, flexibility, okay? It's going to keep you safer. It's going to give you that better range of motion to get from the ground back up and to the ground. So don't forget it, all right? If you have any questions about it or other YouTube channels to look towards for that, let me know. I will direct you to some of my favorites, okay? Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.